Hello, my name is Nicholas Oldland, and I'm the author and illustrator of this book, The Busy Beaver. I'm going to read you this book, and then we're going to do a drawing demonstration. Okay, let's get to it. There once was a beaver who was so busy that he didn't always think things through. So there's the beaver, looking as intelligent and as thoughtful as can be. This beaver's carelessness was becoming a problem. His dams leaked, and he always made a mess of the forest. He left trees half chewed, and worse, he felled more than he needed. Look at this. Total disaster. Trees left all over the place, cut. What a mess. What a mess. Perhaps worst of all, the beaver went about his work with so little thought that a tree landed right on top of a bear. Whack! That poor bear. How painful. And once he even chewed a moose's leg thinking it was a tree. The beaver was just that careless. Well, to be honest, I'm going to give cut the beaver a little slack here. That moose's leg does look remarkably like a tree. It was only a matter of time before something went terribly wrong. Sure enough, one day, the beaver was so busy chewing on a tree that he failed to notice it was falling in his direction. Okay, two tragic events here. One, clearly, the beaver is seriously injured, tree right on top of him, but almost worse, and in fact, I would argue worse, a family of birds minding its own business, enjoying its home, cozy as can be, destroyed. A tragedy. The beaver woke up in the hospital with a bent tail, 2 broken limbs, 3 cracked ribs, 4 big bruises, 5 sprained fingers, 6 twisted toes, 7 little cuts, 8 stinging scratches, 9 sore muscles, and 10 nasty slivers. He had spent his entire life chewing, swimming, and building. He had never sat still for a second. Now he could barely even scratch his nose. And look what landed on his nose. A little fly. Now that is torture in itself. At first, all the beaver could do was stare at the ceiling. But little by little, he began to heal. With lots of rest, he regained his strength. And before too long, he was trying out a pair of crutches. Eventually, the beaver was able to hobble over to the window. This was the first time he noticed his leaky dam, the mess of trees he had left half chewed, his friends' bandages, and a family of homeless birds. He realized he had a lot of work to do. Now there's that family of homeless birds searching for a new home, and bare, bandaged, and in pain. And look at the poor moose's leg. I mean, seriously, this beaver, the pain he has caused. The next day, the beaver embarked on a rigorous rehabilitation program. He got back on his feet, did lots of yoga, and lifted weights. While he was at it, the beaver caught up on some important reading and practiced saying, "I'm sorry." Soon enough, he was ready to go home. The beaver's friends were a little worried about his return to the forest. But despite their concern, the beaver went straight to work. Now, I certainly don't blame the moose, the bear, and that family of birds to run away. And in fact, that's exactly what it says here. Run for your lives. They are very, very afraid. that beaver is basically a wrecking machine. But let's see what happens. Before the beaver started his first project, he did a full tree inspection, checked to see if there were any animals in harm's way, and carried a frightened caterpillar to safety. Then the beaver went ahead and built the family of homeless birds a new nest. Well, this beaver seems to have changed for the best. Next, the beaver apologized to his friends for being careless and causing so much damage. To show that he meant it, he made the Bear of Oz for his den and built a canoe for the moose. Sorry, guys. Thank you, says the bear, and apology accepted, said the moose. The beaver's final task was to clean up the mess he had made in the forest. He hauled off the trees he had left half chewed, used the broken branches to fix a leaky dam, and planted saplings to replace the trees he had felled. Clearly, this is a beaver transformed. With the forest back in order, everyone was happier, including the beaver. Look at that tidy forest, clean as can be, in perfect order. If only my children's rooms were as tidy as this, I'd be a happier man. His work done, the beaver got to thinking about what he might do next. He came up with lots of ideas as he got ready for bed that night. Maybe he would take a course on dam building, or start a band and go on tour, or take more naps. The beaver liked this idea best. Being busy and doing good work was exhausting. With a yawn, the beaver laid his head down on a soft bed of leaves and fell to sleep. All that was left for the beaver to do was dream. Good night, beaver. Well, what a great tale. Now for the drawing demonstration. And I'm going to need some help here. I'm going to ask you to give me some ideas. Ideas of what the beaver could chew on. And I'd like an unusual idea. It's something that you wouldn't expect a beaver to chew on normally. So anything, really. What was that? A shark? Seriously? A beaver chewing on a shark? Seriously? That is unusual and very strange. And I'm going to draw it. I'm going to draw it. Okay. Beaver chewing on a shark. Here we go. Ears. 2 eyes. Googly eyes, as all beavers have. A smile and 2 giant teeth. Beaver. Now, for the shark. Okay, we'll start with the, let's actually just start with his hand so we can see he's got to hold on to this shark. He needs a proper grip. Slippery and dangerous. This is tail. Okay, shark's tail. There's a little fin there of some kind. All right, and then we'll do the main shark fin there. Okay, and then he's holding here again a firm grip. Okay, and all right, and there's the shark's mouth. Huge teeth, eye, whatever you call those. The rest of his mouth. Another fin here. And there we go. Okay. And then let's get the rest of the beaver's body in here. He's got some arms coming out here, that's for sure. I need that. Proper grip. And then the rest of his body coming down here. And his feet, legs, finishing those off. Oh my. Okay. And then let's go down here. Okay, I think we're missing a toe, but no big deal. Maybe he had an injury. And of course, a beaver's tail. It's not a beaver without a tail. And you know what? How about a belly button for good measure? Okay? Of course, every beaver has a belly button. One of its most important features. Oh, okay. This is more complicated than usual. Okay. All right. Take that home for the family. Thank you very much and enjoy it. Now, okay, what do we got here? Another idea, please. A beaver chewing on an elephant? Is that right? A beaver chewing on an elephant. Okay. Yeah, all right, why not? Okay, it's going to be a tiny little baby elephant in order to fit it on this page, but nonetheless, a beaver chewing on a baby elephant, which sounds kind of cruel, actually, but this beaver is just that kind of guy, I guess. All right, there we go. Teeth. Rest of his head. Okay, now, got to hold on to this elephant with a tight grip, as always. So let's start with his arms. And then here's the elephant's head and its snout. Okay, I'm not a great elephant drawer, I don't think, but let's see what we can do here. There's a tusk. Okay, elephant ear. Okay, there's the chew. And maybe he'll hold the elephant from the bum here. Get a better grip slightly. Okay, and then the elephant's tail coming up like so. And then of course the elephant needs feet, right? That only makes sense. All right. All right, they kind of have the unusual feet. Or maybe it's just me drawing who knows what's going on here. Oh my goodness. That is arguably the worst elephant ever drawn, but what are you gonna do? Okay, there's the rest of his arm. Okay, and then the beaver's body coming down here. Feet. Okay, and of course the beaver's tail. The ever important beaver belly button. Let's color those in here. Give it a little of it. And the ground he walks on. Not bad. I've seen better. I've seen worse. Okay, guys. Once again, it's been my pleasure. Thanks for watching me. I hope you enjoyed it. And maybe we'll do another one soon. See you later. Goodbye.